Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin's demanding answers after he says a whistleblower reported Ghislaine Maxwell is receiving preferential treatment in prison. Maxwell serving a 20-year sentence for child sex trafficking and other crimes in connection with Jeffrey Epstein. The Bureau of Prisons transferred her to a minimum security prison after she met with the Deputy Attorney General. Now, according to Raskin, the whistleblower says she's getting what seems like concierge service. And Raskin's accusing the Trump administration of a corrupt misuse of law enforcement resources. ABC News Justice reporter Alex Mallon has the details. So, Alex, what kind of privileges is Maxwell allegedly getting here?
By a failure to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credit.
Describes it as top-flight luxury service. He refers to various accounts from a whistleblower he says that has contacted him from within the FCP Bryan facility in Texas, where Ghislaine Maxwell was moved in July following her interview with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche. And some of the, it's basically bullet point format of the allegations of the treatment that she's receiving extends to personal favors essentially handed by that warden in order for her to meet with her legal counsel, other visitors. There's another allegation that she was granted access to puppies who become service dogs that are provided to people at that facility. Another where she is allegedly granted special access to workout facilities and after hours so she won't have to interact with other inmates, and that she's receiving special deliveries of tailored meals to her cell, directly to her cell from people. They've said that they've heard from at least one correctional officer within the facility in FCP Bryan that basically says like they are shocked by the fact that she seems to be receiving such preferential treatment. You know, we've reached out to the Bureau of Prisons for comment. We've also reached out to that facility in Texas. The Justice Department has, more broadly just denied that Ghislaine Maxwell is receiving any kind of preferential treatment. And in a statement, the White House said today, when asked about whether the president is reconsidering, granting her any kind of clemency for her crimes that she was convicted of, they just said that, as he has said, the president has said that he is not currently considering any sort of pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell at this stage.
Now, this all comes from a letter Raskin sent to President Trump, and in it, he says the whistleblower also says Maxwell is preparing a commutation application. What are you watching for next?
Well, in this letter, Raskin is asking President Trump to make available his Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who did sit for that extensive interview with Maxwell in July that the Justice Department later did release a transcript of. And, really still begs the question. We have not heard from Deputy Attorney General Blanche about whether he found any of Maxwell's denials about her conduct and her knowledge of Jeffrey Epstein's misconduct with young girls, and whether that he took those at face value and he believes Ghislaine Maxwell that she is innocent. We have not heard from the Justice Department. We've not heard from the White House whether they accept her denials of the crimes that she's been convicted of.
Justice reporter Alex Mallon, we appreciate it. Alex, thank you.